Hey peeps, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, we didn't have the intro. We didn't have a little intro there. I forgot to press the button. I forgot to press the button. How is everyone doing? Happy hump day. Hope everyone is doing well. Oh, there we go. There we go. We've got music playing. Hope everyone's doing well. Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. How's everyone doing? Who have we got? Lisa, I saw you there super early. I think you were like 15 minutes early. Frankie, how you doing, buddy? Lindsay, Razzle. Hey, Wes. Going to lag a lot. Still in school. I'm in the woods. Oh, you're in the woods. Watch out for bears. Let's not like randomly just see a message appear that you've been mauled by a bear. Help! Run! I'm in a tree. What are you doing in the woods? What are you doing in the woods on your phone? Get off your phone. Enjoy the woods. It's fine. Leave the stream. Hey, Weston. How you doing, dude? I'm feeling quite good, actually. I'm feeling quite good this evening. I feel like a good person because I just had like a healthy dinner. I had some salmon and some brown rice and some bok choy. So I'm just like super healthy. I'm super happy with myself. I'm like, oh, look at me. I feel feeling good. Out of school. Yeah, you're out of school. You're on holidays, right? But yes, you should definitely be enjoying unless it's the middle of the night or first thing in the morning. If it's first thing in the morning, then sod that. Watch the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Right, peeps. So, some news. There is some news. I just wanted to check. So, let's just... I posted in the Discord earlier. I didn't get much of an opportunity to look at it, but there has been an update on Luxury Flipper. So, let's just have a quick look at this together. There's no dates or anything being talked about, but there is on the Discord. Oh, sorry, on their Twitter, but also posted on the Discord is, this tweet. So a very, very luxurious giveaway running between these dates. So you're able to become one of our play testers, which means you'll get access to the content. We'll send an NDA. So basically, if you get access to it. These usually are like you have to like follow them on Twitter and you have to do a bunch of things. But if anyone wants to do that, I don't know if that is the dates. That would seem to suggest to me potentially that is the date that they've decided is the live date. Might be a guess, but that would seem that if that's the period in which they're running the competition, this is potentially the date which they've decided they are going to be able to launch Luxury Flipper. So that is all good because I think there was I posted something on the Facebook group the other day and I think there was some worry as to, well, I had one person in particular, which is a fair enough thing. They haven't communicated an enormous amount about what's happening with Luxury. I know there was that tweet out the other day, but I think that's the thing. People get a little nervous, but if you know how development works, it tends to be that no, it's probably only a small team involved in Luxury Flipper. If they're just getting it over the edge now, if it's just gone into bug fixing and they've had to bug fixes and it's just coming out of a bunch of things. Hey Nadine, how you doing? Hey Robert. But yeah, it's good to see. It looks like it's really close to being delivered. Hey Daniel, my first ever live stream. Been watching a whole backlog of your videos. Currently working from home hours and hours every day. Your videos actually reignited my desire to play the game. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Haven't made a video properly, a video in a while. Well, I say that. Most of the videos these days are sort of like update videos and sort of news videos. But we've been doing these streams every week for God knows how long. But yeah, welcome to the crew. Good to see you in the stream. I'm good, Robert. Yeah, I'm good. Currently part my way through the modern house and you're getting the community house prep for peeps. Nice. Yeah, we're overdue. I think we probably are overdue another little competition. But we're probably now, I don't know. I was thinking about this the other day. I'm up for anyone organising this or making some suggestions. But I'd be more than happy to see some little community event. I know there's a few of you that are feeling a little bit like you're kind of not playing House Super that much at the moment. I'm in the game, by the way, guys. This is not a still. I'm here. But yeah, so maybe we should do like what about this as an idea? Just spitballing an idea right out off the bat. But maybe like we just do a little like competition that's like just a luxury, like make your most glamorous room or something. And we just do it all fairly unofficial, and it's all just like put it in the Discord sort of thing. That might be kind of fun. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of that, and I'd happily just sort of sort it out and organise it in the Discord. It may well be, I'm hopeful that I get some early access. That would be pretty cool. I have reached out to them, but I guess they're probably not kind of messaging out to people about it yet. You got a really hot and humid day. Yeah, we've not had a bad day today, actually. It's been raining for like weeks in the UK. Feels like it's just been raining solidly. But first day that was actually not too bad for about a few hours. So looking forward to luxury. I've stopped playing House Super in anticipation. Yeah, so maybe maybe we do this as like a run up to kind of getting everybody back in the groove with it. Maybe we just do something small, like it's a single room. This isn't so annoying that this happens. Yeah, but maybe we'll do that. So I'll kind of see how many people are kind of up for it in the Discord. It doesn't need to have a load of people, but yeah, kind of cool. And then maybe we'll just kind of review them on stream or something. Keep it pretty simple. I got it on computer the other day, so it is much better than Xbox. The big thing is if you look at a room like this, like I was thinking about this the other day when I took the screenshot of this earlier, and I was like, look at what percentage of stuff in this room is not from the game. Like, what percentage of stuff in this room is from the base game? Those boxes, those two, and the lights, and that is it. Every single thing else, every single other thing, or maybe the guitars are from the base game, but every other single thing is like either a custom picture, or that is as well. So yeah, that's a real indication of where the game's going, and unfortunately, no, that is... I think that's a modded asset. I think that's a workshop asset. Might be wrong. Is Agent M still around? The stream I am partway through, he got put in a timeout. Yeah, Agent M pops in every now and again. People get put in timeout sometimes. It's not really a big deal, to be honest. It's one of those things that sometimes people take it as a bit of a... No, if you get put in timeout for some reason, it's just a thing. It's like, it's not a big deal. Agent M's been back in since, and he's a welcome part of the community. Comes in every now and again. He was asking for ages for me to do a basement, so we did that in the last one actually. To do a bunker house. So we could, but yeah, it's not a big deal. I think people think it's a bigger deal than it is. If you get banned, that's a bigger thing. But most people, even if you get banned, you can kind of appeal that sort of stuff if you want to. It's not really a big deal. It tends to be that people that take it the wrong way make a big deal out of it, and then they kind of not welcome back. But most of the time, it's how important is a Twitch is a timeout on a stream chat, in all honesty. Yeah, he's been in and out. I'm currently a PS4 player, but hoping to get the PC within the next month or so. It does make a big difference. The thing is, even with the DLCs and stuff, it's just not going to be a case that House Flipper has has a workshop for you guys on console. Right, so let's do. So we're gonna do. We're gonna do kitchen. What we said, kitchen and dining room, didn't we? I don't think we need that anymore. How come those ones are brick? Hey Ashley, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. It's a shame you can't clean this floor up because I actually quite like this floor. This would be nice. Can we work a little bit? Maybe if we just put a little bit more effort in. Come on, come on. Checkerboard floor like that would be pretty cool. Well, for the kitchen, I guess. For the kitchen. Okay, right. So let's get rid of these. We don't need these. I'm wondering why that's happening. Can I paint? Why is that one not painted then? Oh, it's because of that, isn't it? Okay. So we might have to run some more, whatever they're called, sliders down that wall. Everything should look a little bit better today, guys. It's only a 720p stream again, but I'm sort of working on whether I can get it to be better. But I'm playing in 1440p today, so it should look a little bit better. 1440p to 720 will be better than 1440p to 1080 to 720. It will look a little bit sharper. Right, so what shall we do with this? Let's get the floor going. Shall we go like? Shall we go bold? Something like that. Maybe it's a bit busy, but maybe we actually use that as like a center. Can you do that? So if you put like an edge piece like this might need to just be plain tiles and not. It might just be a bit too much with that pattern. Looks a bit like a rug, doesn't it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's have a little bit. Let's have a look at some other tile options. You're home alone. What's his, well, I was going to say Kevin Arnold, but that's not right. Kevin Arnold styly. What's the name of Kevin? Is it Kevin McAllister? Yeah, Daniel, you have. So sliders are. So what you'll have missed big time is you'll have missed all of the workshop assets. So this tab is now basically all of the stuff that you can download from the workshop. And one of the things that is, you can see I've got a lot of stuff in there. And one of the things you can get, which one of the things that people have been making, are these things called sliders, which are basically like wall colorings. So you put them over the top of the wall and that recolors it. See how I've got like see that little section there is actually just a single piece that's sitting back here, so that I don't have to have the depth of the whole wall to get that extra piece there. It's quite cool, it's quite handy. Most of the kitchen I'm just going to, yeah, I think probably the white is going to have to move in a bit, but we'll work it out. I want that tea. I wanted that tea. That one was empty. I didn't delete it before I get told off. I think your chat isn't working. I'm a little bit behind, but it should be. Yeah, the workshop. Well, that's it. That's what I'm saying. So the PC, the workshop PC, we'll probably end up looking at it at some point, Daniel. But there's like, yeah, there's so much stuff. As I was saying, this room, more things in this room are from the workshop than from the base game. And there's just constant stuff. There seems to be quite a common thing that people make Sims 4 things. and move those over, which is kind of cool. So there's all sorts. There's basically everything you can think of. There's ceiling tiles. So these are a ceiling tile. See, that's slightly whiter than the base light that you get. Or sorry, the base ceiling that you get. Hey Zaron, how you doing? Hey OJ, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Are you doing well? Sorry if I've missed anyone coming in there, guys. Yeah, that could work. As I say, we'll have to adjust it to wherever we put the cabinets and stuff. But I'm wondering if maybe just a plain your home is alone. It is Kevin McAllister, isn't it? Hey Renee, talking of workshop. So Renee's a creator from the workshop. We get a few creators that come in and out from the workshop. Yeah, the people that are doing stuff on the workshop are definitely making a big difference to this game. So they need all the love you can give them. Yeah, this will work better. That works better. So what I'll do when we've worked out where all the kitchen cabinets are going, I'll adjust that so it does look like a border. Quite like that. Don't see messages incoming. It's certain to I write something and you keep replying to the chat. I can't see. Try well, I'm assuming you've tried a refresh, but you should get the option for top chat or live chat. Toggle that sometimes as well. I know in some of the videos I've seen you were saying it would be cool to allow users to be able to mod the game. Yeah, so it did eventually happen. Yeah, that's it. Basically, it's not modding as such. There's no kind of gameplay changes. Like you can't change stuff that at the moment you can't change. See how obviously I can interact with that. That's something that would therefore be something I couldn't change. Hey Sub-Zero, how you doing? Watching too many restrictions when creating. Yeah, so exactly. So you can't do at the moment. You can't do things like lights and stuff. What room am I making? I'm making the kitchen. So this is kitchen, and then this is going to be dining room. Hey Micah, how you doing? It's all working now. Cool. Yeah, so Sub-Zero is another creator as well, another content creator on the workshop. Right then, so there's only one kitchen we ever use, but I'm gonna have to start off with the moulding, guys, because it's the beginning of the stream, and you guys love it when I do the mouldings. So if you haven't already got a tea or a drink, this is time. I give you. I'm okay for everyone just to drift away from the stream for a minute while I do the mouldings. Hey Dennis, how you doing, buddy? Shall we just go with the normal ones? So we just go with what we always go with. Is it Murnums? I always go Murnums on the ceilings, I think. Creos on the floor. Is it the other way around? Yeah, I'm thinking I might make a bit of an appeal about the workshop. I don't know, but I might make a bit of an appeal. Just like whether it's gonna fall on deaf ears or not, I don't know. But yeah, like 10 things I'd like to see about the changed about the workshop, basically, sort of video, and see if that gets any traction. So if you're in the Discord and you haven't already, feel free to drop some ideas of what you'd like to see, especially if you're someone that's creating stuff in there. You're making items for the workshop and Outlook. You don't know how. There are a few. There's a tutorial. There is actually a tutorial somewhere that Frozen District did. I think Reichsburg did it, and it was actually pretty decent. But I'm sure if you ask nicely, one of the guys that's already in the Discord could probably point you in the direction of something. Yeah, you need to know quite a lot of stuff. So it needs to, you need to know how to do. The big thing is how to actually make the models. I think that's I think it's a relatively simple thing to get something onto the workshop. There's like a little, what would you call it? Almost like a little plug-in. I think it's for Unity. The exporter. That's actually the relatively simple bit. But obviously the creating of the actual object is the more difficult thing. So Blender and that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm by no means an expert at all. Why do you make mouldings on the ceilings? Well, it's a very common thing you see in the UK. It's maybe not something you see particularly anywhere else in the world, but it tends to be done. The reason it's done is in order to make the wall height look bigger. It's just a weird little visual thing that you do in order to make the wall look bigger, because especially if you've got, I'm trying to find let's have a look in here. It tends to just make it all look a bit smaller. If it's not got the moulding, it's like a little visual trick thing. That's the reason why I think people originally put mouldings in. But it's actually, it's probably a combination of the two things. The reality is mostly mouldings get put in by builders because it's very difficult to plaster up to a perfect edge. So why they really put mouldings on the bottom and the top is because you get a bit of a raggedy edge where your wall plaster hits your ceiling plaster. So you just cover that over with a piece of trim basically, but it does, I think it always adds something to a room. I think your weather has come over and the sun is gone. Oh dear, that's no good. I mean, I'm sort of sorry, but having seen the photographs of what a beautiful location you're in, I'm not that not that apologetic. What am I looking? I'm looking for the Ozzo stuff, aren't I? Oh, hold on. Where's Oz's kitchen? Oh, there we go. Right. So, who was it was asking about the workshop stuff? Was it Robert? No, it was Daniel. So Daniel, like, this is kind of one of the cleverest things I've seen on the workshop. Which we're about to do now. So it's like a self-assembly kitchen thing. We'll put these down, guys, and then we'll roughly kind of work out more of what a layout we want. But I saw an awesome idea of someone using the lit ceiling moulding with the shelving. Oh yeah, I've seen that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. With the little corner pieces. I've done the actual little, I'll show you a little thing you can do. I think these work. I can't remember what that one's called, the lit one. Is it Copium? I think you can, let's just have a little look for a second. Can you get the corner piece? Let's just do that. Let's get that there. And Copium. You can do it all in Unity with Pro Builder. What, you can create the actual models and stuff, can you, Dennis? So what you can, one little thing you can do that's kind of cute is just to do that. So you get this little light. You just use the fact that there's like a little, because it generates that corner for you. So because I think you can do obviously like that sort of thing, and I think I've done it underneath the kitchen cabinets as well. Works pretty well. But yeah, just getting that little corner bit is kind of cute. So you just use the bit that it generates for you, because it does that kind of auto generate thing. Gonna have a movie night with my sister now. Just wanted to tune in. Nice one, Nadine. Hope you're having a lovely time over there with the fam. Yeah, so like you can do that. Kind of cute. Kind of works all right. And these are actually proper shelves as well, funnily. So I believe we've put a candle on one of those at some point. Maybe we had to drop it on there, but yeah, you do get it. I think one day you'll get over 100,000 subscribers and become super famous. Thank you very much, Mikey. You're very sweet. I would love to think that. It seems like a distant dream. Although, to be fair, I'm not sure people with 100,000 subscribers are all that famous. There's quite a lot of us, quite a lot of them on YouTube. But yeah, that would be pretty epic. Not me. I have the same kitchen downloaded, one of my faves too. So this is, yeah. So that who was it? It was Daniel. So how this works? This is basically the only kitchen you will ever use until Ozzo creates another one. Oh, am I placing that the wrong way around? I am. I placed it all backwards. Yes, but it still needs blended cube in it. Yes, I thought you still needed blender somewhere involved. Not sure what we're going to do in this little corner. That might be a little awkward bit. I did say maybe, oh, maybe we put the fridge in there. That would be kind of handy. Can I could borrow back another little bit there. Then go strictly. What did I miss? And then go strictly. What was the strictly? Hey, Razzle. Yeah, I think that's going to look alright. I think maybe we'll pull it away from the tiles once we've worked out exactly what the layout of this kitchen's going to be. Yeah, so it looks like it's open cupboards, doesn't it, Daniel? But the magic you'll see in a minute. So if I do... I don't know why it's not finding all the Oz stuff. Oh, is it because it's not Ozzo? So see how you've got separate doors? So I can put a door on the front of that if I want to, and I can put it kind of in any location along the front of that. So this is really clever because what he's done is basically gone, he hasn't done any more yet, but he could use the carcass of an existing cabinet and just replace the door cabinets, right? So and just add these little sections into it. It's so annoying you can't just kind of stay in that one piece. And then he's done the same for the upper cabinets as well, the upper cabinetry. Takes you a little bit longer to do it, definitely, but yeah, it's a way better thing of doing it. You can stock the cupboards. I think you can stock the cupboards because you can put, if I remember rightly, you can put shelves. Oh no, you can't put shelves inside. Yeah, you can do. There is he's got a built-in. Exactly. You're spot on. They're getting it exactly. So you can put like a dishwasher, because the dishwasher is just another flat panel on the front of it, right? So it does take a bit more working out exactly what you're doing, but you can. I think the shelves, if I remember rightly, the shelves you can do. Maybe there's another piece we've done that with. You can do. Maybe you can put the shelves in the upper cabinets. I think you can. 59 subs when I go. When a couple of days ago I had 57. Perfect. Yeah, fridge I think is going to go in that little nook. That will be 15 or 16. They're all good, guys. Getting any subscribers at all is a good start. But as we said before, manage your inputs, not your outputs. Manage the things that you do, not the things that everybody else does. So if you make content that you're happy with, eventually you'll get people watching it. Or you won't, but you'll like what you do. So we could put, I think we'll put the fridge in there. That's going to end up with this little nook, isn't it? Is it a different shelf, Robert? Maybe it is. So let's check out what we're doing on this other side. Hold on. So we borrowed a little bit of space back from the kitchen here, didn't we? I basically said I think the kitchen was too big, so I borrowed this space back to put in here. So if I move that over one, let's have a look. So what I don't want to end up with is a little thin slip down the side here. Oh, in fact, actually, my cupboards should come back round, shouldn't they? This is tricky. This is tricky. Build the shelf unit with the sides, shelves, and overhang. I feel like I've done. Oh, that's right. You build it. You build it manually, don't you? You build this, and you can put this. That's right, Lisa. Yeah, I remember. You spot on. So you build that. You basically build the cupboard at the cupboard. Can't remember if there's a piece that goes on the end here that's a cupboard though. I'll have to look at that in a minute. I'm trying to work out this layout. So I'd like it just to sweep round that wall would be nice. Come round in a big curve. So let's have a think about this a second. So if we... So this would definitely be one of the little... Maybe I'll just do like a quality of life improvements thing I'd like to see. Like not having to search for the same thing when you've already got a search in there. I'd love to see. So is it that piece I want? So that would be in the corner. See, this is going to be weird because I've got this indent. What's that wall doing? Excuse me, fridge. Is that just part of the house? Got moles. Get it. Oh, that's not part of the house then. Have I added that in? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. It irks me as well. It must be destroyed. It must be destroyed. Yeah, I can, but actually was deliberately leaving an indent. It might not be where we put it because I wanted the shelf to sit back in, because I don't like it that the shelves are the fridge. I want the fridge to sit. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe sitting out like that. I think I had an idea that I was going to make like a pantry out of it. But once we've got the... Maybe we just take it out. It's not really in the right place. It would be kind of cool to make a little pantry though, wouldn't it? Done all that moulding, I'm taking it all out again. But it doesn't want to be over in the corner like that, I don't think. Just get this a sec. So that would fit See, I think that might work. And then there's like a little pantry here. Let's have a look, because there's a smaller door now, isn't there? The doors are like narrow. Got these narrow doors. Doors. There's only one that really works like a pantry door. It's this. Oh, the filler thing. Yeah, we played around with that before, didn't we? I didn't do a very good job of it before, but yeah, so that could work potentially. Let's see. So there would need to be a wall. We could do sliders. We could actually do sliders. That'd be a bit cheaty. So if I did that, imagine there's a slider there. And a slider there, and inside shelves. Does that add anything? And then it's see what it would look like. What a waste of time that was. I'm just trying to do something I haven't done before, basically. That's the whole, obviously I could do it a lot easier, but just trying to do something I haven't done before. So sliders down the outside of that to box it in. The only thing that's a bit of a pain, is that I can't tile. I won't be able to tile there. Looks like it's clipped in as well, doesn't it? Excuse me. It might look better if it's kind of sitting. I feel like I have to relearn how to play House Flipper when I get on PC. I mean, it's the same game at principle, just got more stuff. Yeah, I quite like the idea, and I think it can work. But what I don't want it to look like is that it makes the room all too small, which that could do. I don't like this little step back there either. Unless we take this space back out, we could take this space back out of that bedroom. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. That can't sit up there because it'll be in front of the windowsill. Right, so let's have a quick look at these filler things. See if I can figure out how to use these, because we completely nosed this up last time, didn't I? So is it these guys? I know there's this ceiling filler. Yes, above the door as well, yeah. I don't remember what that one is. What's this one do? I don't think I've seen this one. What's this one for? Cupboard. It says cupboard filler. Cabinet inner. So that's that's a wall mounted thing. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's for there, isn't it? It's for filling in a corner if you've got cabinets running down outside. Okay. Got it. So it's the ceiling filler thing we need. These 25. Oh, I've got a sneeze coming. I've got a sneeze coming. It's a coming. Oh, it's not coming. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work because they're too tall or the fridge is too... I feel like there was something that he said you could use above the fridge, wasn't there? Because do you remember back to... What was the house we did? The previous house we did, the bunker house. We had sliders above the fridge. See, that's not right, is it? I guess you could do... lintels? And then put these things on the lintels to make that extra bit of gap. I'm not sure about any of this at the moment. We're just kind of experimenting. This I'm really not sure. This I'm really not sure about. Yeah, see, that doesn't work either. How are you supposed to... I don't understand these things. These were supposed to be above cabinets. But there was... I'm almost certain there was a thing that he said you could do above the fridge. Yeah. Don't worry too much about the window overlap at the moment, because if it works, I can just shift it all back into the wall. Basically, I just don't want to do that until I've worked out if I'm actually like my idea is even worth bothering with. Very much enjoyed this 40 minutes, but I make a permanent commitment to watch the European. Oh, is that tonight? Hopefully, catch you next Wednesday. I'll have to watch more in the meantime. No worries, dude. Thank you for coming in. Very much welcome. I hope whoever you want to win wins tonight. Don't think I've ever used this tall one either. It's not actually that tall though, is it? I mean, I guess we could do that instead of this whole shenaniganery. Because you can't open the doors on these though. Shall we just do that? Or is that a bit of a cop-out? I kind of wanted to make a pantry. I've not made a pantry before. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, you're strange. Got no back. I mean, the fridge doesn't have to be there. The whole thing could all move back into the wall. The fridge could be on the left hand side and the pantry could be on the right hand side. I think maybe we'll bin off this idea. I'm not sure. Come on, Villarreal. Is it Villarreal and Manchester United? No, it's not Manchester United, is it? Oh no, is it Manchester United? I can't remember. I'm confused. I know the Champions League final is City and Chelsea, but boo. We could do this. I'm a Chelsea fan. Our big game is on Saturday. I'd have a favourite in the Man United versus Real Madrid. Yeah, exactly. OMG football. Football. So we could do that, and that does actually sit quite nicely. Of the Chelsea. Oh no, he's just found them. We've already turned them away. He was a fan up until 2 minutes ago, and then I said Chelsea. I hope it's a good match anyway. Could put the wall tall one, the wide tall one there. Oh, is there a wide one? I didn't see a wide one. I'll take your word for it. That one? So maybe we put that little wall back in again. I'm just not kind of loving that little nook that's happening there. And I don't know if... See, I'm sort of deliberately, sometimes creating like a deliberately awkward shape makes things more interesting. Like it can just breed a little bit of interest in the design because you're just kind of having to accommodate that thing. Yeah, because obviously the boring thing would just be go straight across there and straight across there. We could do that really easy. But clearly I'm just feeling like a glutton for punishment. He's got some cool stuff, definitely. I'm not loving this. Just bear with it. I'm not definitely going to do it, but bear with for a bit. See how we come out. So we'd have to sort out. We'd have to sort out all that up there. That actually can be a full wall, can't it, I think? So we could have it. We could have it come. If we move this inset over enough, here's an idea. Here's an idea. Let's just do this for a second. Right, I'm just going to take some more walls out. Don't freak out, guys. It's all good. We get there. Okay. All right. So we've knocked through for a second. So if we had, and let's move you out of the way for a minute. And your door. So if we had that there, this cabinet set back. Have I got something up top? No. Set back like that. But enough. Oh, I've put 2 fridges in. Why have I just done that? Where's my... Oh, it's there. Set back just enough so that I can put a corner piece in there and then continue my... That could work. It needs some tidying up. It needs obviously that wall and stuff filled in. Let's have a look, see. So then we would go with... See, that would want to be up there though, wouldn't it? And that's still going to be... Oh, that could work. Hold on one cotton picking minute. Sliders would save the day here, to be fair. Because the thing about the sliders, they give you that ability to create an incremental position of your wall that's more than the snap points of the game. We want that to actually go back a touch. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. We shall see. This is awkward though. I'm enjoying the awkwardness of it. Because what you can do with the extra bit of worktop, I could run the extra bit of worktop along there if I wanted to and bring it all forward, or I could move that over and put the little sliver piece in there. But I can't work out if I need that wall back there. Let's just have a look at this a second. So if I was to do that, shift that over to like there, go back into my Oz. Is it that one, or is there another option for that? That's what I'm looking for. Oh, this is not the same depth. That's the depth of a full... Interesting. That's the depth of a full cabinet. Is that the same but without the worktop? I think this is the wrong cupboard. I think I should have an inner edge like that. Okay, try that. Let's put it over there for a minute. Sometimes these ideas work and sometimes they don't, but I kind of quite like just having a little pootle around and seeing. So that is the same. You're saying that because of the little bit. So that brings that whole thing way further forwards, which is probably better because I can just build flat across the wall there. See, that would... Oh, interesting. That would go in there, wouldn't it? And then we'd get a nice little spot for our microwave or something to go in there. What's going on in there? Why can't I put a wall piece down? It's getting complicated. Hello? Hello? Why can't I not put a wall piece in there? What's in the way? Is it the cupboard? Let's see. Yeah, it's coming along. It's definitely coming along. So yeah, that would be a little cool little spot. I think probably to put a microwave or like a coffee machine or something. And then we run on down this wall. Okay, so we'll have to... Let's make sure we take out, before we forget, we've got an extra bit of wall back in this room here. So let's take those back. Swing. Okay, and then let's go around there. It's not the right piece, but that's alright, just chill there for a second. The one thing I'm not sure about with it at the moment, which is why I was kind of using the other one. So what I really wanted was it for it to step back that way. And the reason I wanted that was because I wanted the edge of this cupboard to line up with the edge of the window. I'm not quite sure we're quite where I want it yet. Hey Roddy, how you doing, dude? Good to see ya. So I think I want all of this to move back more. I've just built that wall and I'm taking it back out again. Thanks very much, dude. That's very kind of you. I don't know if I'm not sure I can use that kitchen cupboard, that corner piece that I'm using at the moment. See what I mean? Because I want see I think that's what's jarring. Is I want the line of that cupboard there to be in line with that bit there, and not have this little lip here. I'm a fiddler. I'm a fiddler. So I want the cupboard and everything. See, that's way better. I want this to go back. Let's take these out again. I am a fiddler, but these things do, because this is such a key room. Kitchen is always so critical, I think. I just create wallpapers and floors. Yeah, you've got to have people that make the stuff, and you've got to have us people that faff about and use them, right? Right, this is going to feel much better. I think that just feels better. Obviously, we don't have this open gap here. Right, and then the problem is going to be, does it... Oh, this is what I was worried about. They do watch the streams, Roddy. They do quite often say they watch the streams. Quite a few of them say they watch the streams. I know we've had a few of them in. We've had a couple of them in. Kuba comes in sometimes. He's less involved in Frozen in Househipper, I think, nowadays. He was more involved in tenants for quite a long time. So I might end up using the sliders here, guys, just to get that offset as I want it, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, no, a few of them have said they watch the stuff. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool when you get, you know, it's quite nice to have, to hear that in an obviously massive inflation to the ego type way. But no, it is quite nice to hear that. It's quite nice to hear what you're, and that's why I'm sort of fairly unsubtle sometimes in when I just say stuff. I say, I'd love them to do this, because I'm hoping one of them might be watching at some point in the future. Okay, so let's just have a little look-see. So that's not the right piece. I haven't yet, no. I can feel you, Slider. You're like, Slider at the ready. Use my, here, look, there's a choice. I happen to have a lovely pastel slider. People in America say pastel, don't they? I find this strange. People in the UK say pastel. Why is that one of those differences? Discuss. You should be a property developer. I would love to be a property developer. It is a kind of a dream that one day it will happen, Roddy. I would absolutely love it. And I'd have to start a new YouTube channel that's like, I'd bet because then I could do that whole cash in on that thing that people do. Yeah, people do that like IRL housing renovator plays house flipper. People love all that stuff on YouTube. Real landlord. I'd be a tyrant. I'd be an absolute tyrant, Roddy. You don't. I'd be in there. I'd be sending the boys round every 5 minutes, kicking the doors down. Where's my rent? Where's my rent? No, I wouldn't be really. I'd be a pushover. Probably be terrible. Pastel versus pastel. Pastel versus pastel. It's like colour versus colour. Well, it isn't because we both say colour. Right, you guys don't say colour. We both say colour in our accents. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. Not a biggie, but yeah. So we box that in with the sliders. I think. Ooh. Okay, be your director. Just keep tearing down walls and building. Yeah, exactly. Never make any bloody money. Never make any bloody money because I'd be tearing all the walls down. I think you'll find, by the way, Renee, that there's quite a lot of these of yours. I feel like I think I just subscribed to your whole collection of one. Ivory textured wall. These are cool. I like these. Too much with the floor though. Let's just have a quick look for a second. Oh, those are badass. We've got to use those. Oh, they don't. Oh, you can't use it. You can't tile a whole wall with them. They're like splashbacks, are they? I love a bit of Homes Under the Hammer. Love it. Love a bit of Homes Under the Hammer. Series linked. Boom. Keep getting in trouble though because we've got like 10,000 of them on the skybox. Cement wall tile 1. KBS 2. What? What is this language? I don't know if I've used the same one there now. Because you have to do this stupid thing we go in every time. So 2B. Kitchen backsplash. Yeah. So has she got a Victorian? Victorian, because I do like that. Quite like that one. Victorian. That's the only ones I've got. Watched that back in the day and then I stopped watching it. I do like a bit of Homes Under the Hammer. Basically, Homes Under the Hammer for all you American guys is pretty much just house flipper IRL. It's a 1x1 slider square. I do quite like that. I don't really want it to be a splashback though. It's just patience, Roddy, is all it is. Pretty much. It's just not. It's patience and not knowing when something's done. That's the thing. We might have to do a visit to the workshop then at some point to get that. Right, so I want to get, I want to get a plain slider for that section. No, I said it like that. A plain. We could go... I don't actually have that many full... Oh, metal. That was pretty cool. Deco stripe 1 black metallic slider. Oh, these are confusing as hell. So is that a full... Oh, what is this? this is confusing. Okay, we don't want to use those. We just want to use full wall. Oh, have they changed the whole system of these then? Full wall. Shoji dark wood paneling. What's that look like? Pet Flipper will be good on PS4 and Xbox. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully it all come. I'd imagine it will all come for both. Just a matter of when. So this is tricky to use. I just want to get it. I just want to get it to sit like there. So I did say plain, but I've just seen what this is like because it's kind of cool looking. Oh, you can I not? Is that the way around? No, that's still fine. You can usually do this because the colliders for these are right at the top, aren't they? Oh, oh, oh. This is tricky, man. This is fiddly. I don't think it's going to let me put it inside that cupboard as much as I want it to. Have they? Has she changed something on these then? Oh, the collider's definitely right at the top there. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's loads more of it. Oh, that's so annoying. So is there a little half wall one? Oh, it's so annoying. I haven't got it. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, kids. I think the kids will like it as well. She didn't used to make them this size though, because I'm pretty sure the original ones weren't like that. I think the naming convention thing is a bit confusing to change it because like I don't know, it just feels like you got to get, because I feel like I'm someone that uses this stuff quite regularly, but I don't imagine there are people that use them that much more regularly than I do. And if it's confused, if it's kind of confusing because you've changed the naming convention, you're going to lose people using them. Okay, let's not do that then. That's a shame. Let's just try one that's got full, because I'm pretty sure I've done this before. Let's try white. That's got a big collider as well. Yeah. She got lots of complaints. She get lots of complaints because of the people couldn't get them, because originally they were quite difficult to get off the walls, weren't they? Because you had to click. See, these feel like these are the original ones because I can't touch that. Oh, that's not a slider. That's why you doofus. Yeah, look how high that one is. That's right at the top. See, that one would work. But yeah, changing the names of them is just a pain because you don't know how to find them then. Stick with one naming convention, I think. It just would be a lot easier. So we could go yellow. My original thought was yellow. which we could go with because we've got a whole set of yellow by the looks of it. And we can use the above windows. I think we'll go with the yellow. See what this looks like. KBS etc. was added. So it could even come out at a little bit of a corner. Is that what we want? No, we want it back there, don't we? Okay, so that's where we start getting a problem. So that is going to be a pain because I can overlap to there. And then here it's going to be a problem, right? So now we need, hopefully these have got much smaller ones. Go back. So yellow, maybe like above window. No, that's not above, that's under window then. Under window, yeah, doofus. Yeah, what these need, and this is not again, this is like, this is a thing that they should be able to give us, is that you need to be able to add some text and have like tooltips for them, right? And you need to be able to put things together. I think I've said this before, but this kind of grinds my gears a little bit, so we'll take one more time. But the way we've got, the absolute ideal way this stuff would work, I think, would be, I'm looking for, right, so the way this works, for one thing, I don't think you need to have all of these colour swatches like this. I think there should be like a, so let's take this as an example. These two pieces, there doesn't need to be 2 entries on the list for these, for example. There's only 2 entries on the list, I think, because they are too many swatches in here. And so in order for them, not in this example, but there are cases where there's loads of swatches. What they should just have is a little menu up here that's like a drop down that says light or dark, and you switch between the two. And that same thing should be applied to all sorts of stuff. And so in a slider, for example, you should just be able to say slider, and then you should be able to use that drop down mechanic to say full wall, half wall, etc, 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 and then underneath that you have all the swatches, all the different colours. So suddenly a bajillion sliders becomes one slider entry and not a million entries, because it's unwieldy. It's really unwieldy. Yeah, I think the above window will hopefully work. That's too big. Half wall maybe? The half wall's going to be above door. Sorry if you've tried. Watch with no sound. My brother has the audacity to call on stream. I haven't. So yeah, that one's all good. Above door is all good. She can't hear me replying anyway, so how very dare you? So this little splash of colour will be fine. I kind of wanted the dark in there, but never mind. Right, so we need a cupboard door on there. I think that will work. It looks weird, guys, at the moment because it's a bit messy, but I think it will be all good in the hood. Where are you going, my friend? That should be able just to jank in there. Obviously, we can't get the slider. We can't get the coving over the slider. Unfortunately, that's how it is. So yeah, that might be a nice little like coffee corner or something, as I said. But yeah, I think that helps. Just that extra step back, I think, makes it a bit more interesting. Yeah, I like that. I'm definitely down with that. So have we got any... Is this white? Let's just paint that for now. It's not white. You sod. She's probably unmuted immediately. I didn't say nothing, Lisa. Lindsay, you're going to try getting me in trouble. How very dare you. It's a conspiracy. It's a mod-based conspiracy. I didn't say anything. She's being I'm innocent. Hang on. The thing is, now she's just going to... Because I said nothing. I said nothing. It's Lindsay. Lindsay's done it. Lindsay's done it. Right. Let's paint that white then. We'll just paint that white for now. We'll get some white. White. And let's paint that little up in there. Oh man, I'd love a little eyedropper tool as well. That would be so handy, wouldn't it? Would it not be the absolute dream of dreams to be able just to walk up to one and go? Because that would be right. So my whole thing there that I just said about everything being organised together, right? If you had something, I think this sounds achievable, right? But if you had a key that you pressed, so not necessarily an eyedropper, but if I walked up to that, unless I hit a key, and instead of, ideally it would just give us the new item. But in the case of House Imper, it's not actually often that you want exactly the same item. In this case, I want that piece, but I want to be able to walk up to it and just press a button. Imagine if everything was organised in the way I said it, therefore all the moulding, so all the like Creo mouldings or whatever they are, Murnums, would all be under one entry, right? So I would just walk up to that and I would click on Murnum. I'd click on this with a key, and instead of it giving me the item, it just opens my tablet to that item. And because everything's together, all the Murnums would be together, and I'd have a drop-down menu that says 25, corner, 50, 100, etc. And I'd just be able to click. So that would be like 2 clicks. The thing I really don't like, the thing that always kind of grinds on me, is the having to take your hand off of the mouse to do stuff. Oh, that's actually not. That's a Creo by the looks of it. So like every time I have to type something in like that, it's such a little pernickety thing, but it is over time, it is a little quality of life thing that I do think will make a big difference. Anyway, right, let's cover this cupboard in. So we could do that. Oh, we've got a little janky. Oh, this could be a problem. Please let this not be a problem. I think it's going to be all right. Needs a full wall again. Keeps you from getting carpal tunnel. What, having to lift your hand off of the mouse all the time? Oh, balls. Problem. That is a problem. So, because of the collider on this and that cupboard, so I have to use. Oh, that's annoying. Please don't let it be the thing that scuppers me. I can't cover that gap. How did I wind up with a half wall? I used the above door. Yeah, but the above door, the problem is this. That's what I had. I had the above door, but you'll look. But look, there's a gap between the top of the fridge. Maybe we use the filler thing? Or we put a cabinet up there or something? I might have to do that. I had this before, but it does fit. But what we don't get is that little... See the little nub that's above the... See that little... That tiny little hole there? I can't fill it. Crap! That is annoying. Answers on a postcard. Yeah, I was thinking that I could put a. I could just put something up there that hides that view. Can I get another one of those? It's getting a bit bodgy. It's getting a bit bodgy. I don't like bodgy. No, that's not going to work. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could just put like a big... something big up there. Let's just look at the fillers again though. Filler. Oh, you can't have these. See, I don't know how you're supposed to use these. I haven't really ever worked out what you're supposed to do with these. And why they've got that kind of little bevel to them. I might be able to use it here anyway because it's not going to be. So what do you do up there? Yeah, as you say, we could just put something up there to hide it. Because it's not visible from that angle. Let's have a look at that little filler thing. It's a shame that's not kind of free floating because it would be kind of cool up there. The modular kitchen's not the problem. It's just the way I'm using it. It's just this change to the sliders is not something I anticipated. I thought the slider collider was right at the top. Not quite sure why. Because a full wall piece before would just go all the way through that. It's no biggie. I'll just have to relearn how to use them. That's all. But yeah, I think we'll probably just have to put something up there. Okay, right. So let's go with cabinets across this space now. I thought I have to say, I did genuinely think I had just subscribed to all of your stuff, but all of your sliders, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I screwed it up. Right, we don't want to come any further down because it will just look a bit. It will start to look a bit too much, I think. Definitely need. I need more sliders. We might do the corner in there and then just end the corner with this guy. Ba, 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 ba. So we don't need you. That one. Can't remember what's supposed to go in there, but something's supposed to go in there. 50 maybe? No. We might have created a problem for ourselves. Shucks. Let's see. Let's see if the little skinny one will jam in there. This guy. Crap. Okay. So the other option is to bring it all this way slightly. And then put the splashback. Is it the splashback I want? Not the splashback. Yeah, but not a skinnier one. I don't think that skinnier one would help me because you can sort of see it's the increments of difference. So the 25. I'm not going to get this back. It's because of what I did over there, basically. So if I moved it all over, 25 wouldn't help. Two of those won't help. I don't think. Two of those will still have exactly the same amount of space, see? And then 100 won't help either back in there. We basically just have the same problem because it's just the same gap. If you see what I mean. But I think we can get around it. I think we we just move everything over and put that bit of worktop back in there. Which I'm trying to remember what it's called, but it's somewhere in here. Overhang? Overhang, is it? I feel like there's a tiny version of this. I swear I've done this before. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. It's very possible. Cabinet single shelf, that's no good to us. Splashback. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm looking for. I think. Oh, I thought that was going to work. Crapper. Can't have that. It's all because of this. Whose idea was this? It's a very small. Is it one move? Maybe it's one move on the slider. In fact, I don't even need to move the sliders, do I? Because the cabinets are snapped into. Snapped into there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a breakfast bar. We shall see. So that can come forward there. Got my boots all over the worktops, the brand new worktops. Oh, I've been looking at that. I think I am going to play that Sims 4 DLC, guys. By the way, Tamagotchi mode. Yeah, I'm not going to do a breakfast bar. Well, I might do like a little thing here. But we're basically right next to the kitchen, the dining room. Thanks for the tip, Roddy. Very generous, dude. Thanks very much. But yeah, so I am going to play that. I think we're going to play it in Tamagotchi. Woohoo! Tamagotchi mode. Super chat £1.41. That's very specific. Thank you very much, dude. Very much appreciated. Came up in the chat there before it popped up in the alert. I dropped all that info on sliders in the Discord. Cool. I'll have to check it out after the stream, or whenever loo break or something. Okay. Yeah. So this is going to be our little coffee corner. Cabinets. And we'll have upper cabinets round here. Hello, what are you doing? We don't have an oven yet. Oh, we don't have an oven yet, do we? Mernum. Oh, it's not. It's the Creo. So we've got a nice yellow. So maybe we could go like a dark blue with it. It's not very kitcheny though. Or we could just go. We could just stay white. We shall see. Right, let's do the cabinets. Thank you very much, Ozzo. Razzle. Ozzo. type as you speak sometimes doesn't work. I'll explain that in a second, but the reason why I might stay with something white is because of the floor and the yellow. It needs to be a pale colour. There needs to be something simple because we've got a lot of stuff going on down here. We shall see. Right, so let's try and get these cupboards in. Sink. What is it with me and sinks and you, Razzle? You seem to be the sink. You seem to be the sink checker, and I'm the sink misser at outer. I don't know. This is the second. This wasn't even the same game you spotted me on the sink the other day. That was in Sims. I don't use the sink very often. I feel like I use the sink all the bloody time. But how am I not noticing the sink? Good spot. And it's a lot more complicated in here than it is. That green room, sitting room, music room in that house is great. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? I like it. I like it. It's the green. The trick with this, Roddy, if you missed that from the last stream, dude, was that this is the text you get with the house. So I haven't painted this room at all. But if you paint over it, you lose that nice texture. It goes to the flat. So what we actually did was just like use the fact that it has that texture and go really ornate with the mouldings and everything. It makes it look kind of traditional. So kind of like sort of traditional styly. That's not going to work, but we'll do something on the end there. You have watched it? Oh, cool. Cool. Oz. Skinny door. So you do get a little bit of play in these cabinets because you can kind of like can get away with a little bit of moving them around. But you also get, I think there's a filler piece, isn't there? Oh, this isn't the right. This is the upper one. I think that's a cabinet piece and not a, yeah, cabinet. Yeah, dark blue though. Dark blue is the obvious choice when you've got yellow, but dark blue in a kitchen, I'm not a massive fan of, I have to say. On a wall, I kind of prefer things looking clean. But it might be a thing we do. Did a book not try to put a cushion on the chair? Yeah, I did try and put a cushion on a chair for ages. It wasn't having it, was it? Book trick to try and get the cushion on the chair. Yeah. Cabinet. Where's the actual? Oh, it's these. That's what I want. Okay, right. So, yeah, I really like that modular door thing because you just get that whole, just having that extra bit of freedom to do that however you want it. So, sink. Have we got a sink in the odd set? I don't remember. Got a microwave. Yes, we have. We haven't got an oven yet either, have we? Yeah, it was the chair, wasn't it? That was the problem. So the pain in this one. Yeah, I very nearly did that, didn't I? I very nearly did swear. So actually that this grinds me a little. I don't think I can put the sink on this wall because the sink will have to be. Let's see what it looks like. See where the cabinets? There's no centered. I'd love to have the either the cooker top or the sink centered over the top of that. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Let's just do this. What does it look like? See, that maybe would work. Do we faff about trying to get it centered in there? I don't know. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Might be a little bit more faff than it's worth. We shall see. Hey, the crazy ones! Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I think sometimes this is an unachievable task though, because you've obviously only got an increment of movement in that. I think it's always going to be that much offset. There's cabinets everywhere. Cupboards everywhere. It's chaos. Ah. Yeah, see that is a pain, isn't it? That's a pain. That doesn't work because it has to be that piece there is bang in the middle of that. I don't think. I don't think I could get it over that amount. We've definitely crossed the faff threshold. I love you. Thank you very much. Watch the video and you can build a porch or another room by using slabs. You definitely can. You definitely can, yeah. Build all sorts of things. build whole houses if you like. But it's a lot of work. My most popular YouTube video of all time is me doing just that. Let's just check before I carry on doing that. Can I... Game. There we go. Yeah, so Roddy, if you check out on my channel, the Modern House, it's called. I think I was the first one to do that. I've never seen anybody else do it. Well, I hadn't ever seen anybody else do it at the time when I did it. But, do we think that's all right? The fact that oh, I don't know. I suppose it's all right. We just maybe won't look at it anymore. I did 2 videos. I did the modern house. I did the pool house. And in fact, I have a spa build that I was doing as well, which I've been waiting on the luxury flipper to finish off, but it's probably a little bit lost now because building houses is going to be a bit 10 a penny, I think. Yeah, I think that looks better. Does it? Is it grinding anybody else? Is it hurting anybody else's brain? The thing is, we're going to have blinds up there. It's going to be fine. It's all going to be fine, Toes. Move on. Don't need that one anymore. So maybe we do cooker there. And the cooker, it's the cooker a built-in thing? I can't remember. Yes, it is. Perfect. So this little puppy can go there. And then that's a cabinet. That's not what you want. And then we can go. Maybe with a little 25 on the end there. I would love to see him make some more stuff actually, because he's done some awesome work, but I feel like we need some more of it. Oz, if you're watching, get some more. You're from Brazil. Nice. Because I would love to have a little wine thing, a little wine, you know, the little place where you stick wines in. You stick wine, like a little, even like a little wine fridge. Place I went on holiday a couple of weeks ago had a little slot like that, and it had a fridge. It was a fridge just for putting wine in. It was amazing. We were like, wow, this place is epic just because of that. Right, so microwave can go. Did I say microwave's going in that corner? Maybe it's going to go in this corner here. I think that would be nice to have that other little corner as a coffee spot. Okay, so cabinet there. Hello, welcome. So what do we do? Oh, that one's got. I don't think I used that. I didn't use the full drawer set either. Oh well. So let's go with a big. It doesn't matter too much because I'm not going to run it round the corner. I mean, I guess I could run them around the corner like that. Get them at the same height as that. So we have a full wall here of cupboards. Potential. That's jarring on me. It really is jarring on me, this gap. I really want to just be able to put something straight across there. Nowhere for tea towels or cutlery. Yeah. Okay, well, we take one of these out and we put the drawers in. We'll put the drawers in a sec. True. I resent having to type this a million times. Cabinet straight, so that's the vertical piece. We need the corners next, I think. So this is the bit I always get wrong, isn't it? So that needs to go up like there. And then there's a... Oh, I need the filler bit, don't I? This is... Did I actually pick up the filler bit and have it somewhere knocking about? I feel like I had that a minute ago. I think he added this after we last used it in the bunker house. Oh, that's not what it's called. How we build this house? I didn't build this house. I didn't build this house. I built the porch. I built a little porch on the front with and Stephen and Gilbert. Our little pooches. Okay, so this goes in the corner. This is the thing that he added that we didn't have before. Because I think I filled this in before with just shelves. So you can do that, then that. And that. Yes, I did see you change. You framed them. Very cool. Meet Cherry Ra. I don't know what Cherry Ra is, but hey. But hey. In fact, let's do I think we'll do a little spacer there. Like that. With this guy. Yeah. And then maybe one more cabinet in. Typing it a million times, but it doesn't matter. Where is it? Oh, we've got these as well, haven't we? I forgot about those. That one. That's the one we want. So we'll do that. So we could go with a curved one, like so. Or a turned one. Yeah, I think we'll do that because it kind of mirrors that corner down there. Can we put an end piece on this? I can't remember. Can we put a shelf, like a little door on that? Can. Sweet. And we need the other one on the other side. The right side? Is that right? No, that's the cabinet. That's an upper cabinet, Toves. I get confused between the doors. I definitely get confused between the doors. We could actually just, I think, have it. Oh, oh, come on. Cherry Ra is a very famous YouTuber here in Brazil. Cool. So I thought you could overlap that. My husband had 3 2-hour meetings and was screaming in one of them. Told him he needs to watch your stream to relax, and he agreed. Yeah, any meeting you're screaming in is not good. That's not good, is it? That's not a good state of being. It just happens though, doesn't it? It's weird how we just get like get sucked into work things. I'm sure you could clip these before. I'm sure you could have it like I thought you could do it like it was kind of sat in, because I don't like that extra little bit. Apparently admin are idiots. Yeah, the moderator just the moderator just thought that was it's funny, the thing that the Nightbot picks up, isn't it? I don't even know if that was Nightbot that picked that up. So you just got done by the auto mod there for a second. It's obviously if you say admin and idiots that it looks like you're talking about the people moderating the stream. I guess that's the logic of how it thinks. But yeesh. Chill your beans, Babina. Babina is our moderator for people that don't know. She's not real. She's not real. No. It's fine. Don't worry. It's not your problem. It's just the. But yeah, admin people are generally idiots, aren't they? The admins. The admins of every company. HR people. That's probably not fair. But yes, we'll just agree. We'll just say we agree. So we could not have that unit. I don't like that extra. I just don't like that little bit. Should we not have that bit? We'll have these instead. Yeah, crazy ones. I'm sure that's not your intention, but it is a bit of a no-no to come into someone. I let it go the first time, but it is a bit of a no-no to come into someone's stream and talk about another streamer. Just a bit. It's just not really a done thing. It's a bit rude because you know, she may well be someone that's much bigger than I am, but yeah, it's just not really a done thing. Hubby is an engineer and the tech side of things. He was dealing with the bean counters. Damn those bean counters. Someone's got to count the beans though, right? What would we all do in the world if no one was counting the beans? There'd be bean-based chaos. How would we know how many beans we have and how many beans we lack? Someone's got to do the bean counting. There's got to be bean counters in the world. We'd have bean-based shortages. There'd be bean riots all over the place. I thought you could put a piece on the end of that as well. Can't you just say you did it and not do it? Was that your advice? No. Oh, come on. Cabinet door left, cabinet door right. Cabinet door, that's what I want. Door. That's what I'm after. Cool. So we could leave, maybe we leave that one open. Oh, actually though, that's part of that door, isn't it? And then we cupboard those both over. And I need to not forget to put a thing up for the put a thing up for the cutlery. I need to remember to put a cutlery thing down. I think you can just say admin, Dennis. It's not like you can't say admin. You just can't say admin and if you put admin and idiot in the same sentence, I reckon if you put in, someone can feel free to do it. If someone put in, the admin is not an idiot, you'd probably get that would hit the Nightbot. They were asking him to say he used parts and did it to charge the customer, but not buy the part and use it. And they were asking him to say he used parts and did it to charge the customer, but not put the part. Well, that's just scumbaggery, isn't it? Yes, too right, Rene husband. Stand up to the man. Burn the city hall. Let's all march. No, we can't have that. It's the slippery slope to scumbaggery, that is. Do you need a post it to say come in? Sorry, Lisa. It's hard for my little noggin. It's hard for my little noggin to remember these things. They all look the same. It's very confusing. I'm multitasking. I'm a multitasking man here. This is a thing to behold. Do my best. I do my best. Right. So drawers are going to go in. I think in this one. Okay. So that can be. We did have a drawer in there, so that could have had cutlery and. It's America. People are already marching and burning. True. We're not gonna have a hood. We've got an oven with no extractor. Bums. I guess we put another cabinet in then. I just wish I didn't have to. I wish I didn't have to type that every time. I'll take my carpal tunnel syndrome, thanks. Okay, so cabinet. Maybe two. It needs maybe two more cabinets, doesn't it? I think. I do these things to give you guys something to write about anyway, right? it's a stream interactive thing. If I didn't get this stuff wrong all the time. I don't think we need that. Let's just no, and no. Okay, so let's get the extractor fan. So they changed this at some point. It used to be that you could click on a thing, right? And then click back and it would take you back to your search results. It does it the first time you do it, but if you go in, if you pick the thing up, go back here. Oh, it did it that time. Oh, maybe it does then. Oh, so it does work then. Maybe you need to be a bit stronger then, Dennis. I think maybe if you just say admin and idiot. Maybe just say admin and... No, I was going to say something else, but I won't. Okay, so we'll do like a... I got it right that time, Lisa. Cabinet, see? Cabinet. And cabinet, right? Yes. Okay, right. Extractor. We need a glass. Maybe we need a glass door as well. Would be really cool. So we could put like a glasses cupboard in there or mugs. Can't stop laughing. I ain't said nothing. I ain't said nothing funny. I don't know what you want about. So we're going with that one. This is the only bit of the whole set I think the base game is actually better, because the base game lets you clip it into the cabinet, doesn't it? Where's that thing then? Maybe it's hood. Yeah, cooker hood. So these let you do this, and that just is neater. Much prefer. Oh, it's got a light on it as well. Okay, right. Oz again. Just one more. Just one more time. One more time. Cabinet. Hey, oh, hey Axel, how you doing? I know I ask you this every time you come into the stream, but whereabouts in the world are you? Whereabouts in the world are you? My memory is like a sieve, dude. Is it? Have you landed? Have you flown? Have you done the journey of 1,000 miles? I'm good, dude. Yeah, thanks very much. Did I just use the 50? I think I just used the 50. Come on. Still in sound from Flying Sunday. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Exciting. Right then. Dennis is on a personal mission now. So for anyone who's just arriving in the chat, we had a little thing. This is, yeah. You don't have to retract it, Dennis. It didn't get spam, dude. It didn't get caught. You're allowed to do it. I said you could do it. We're just testing Babina's sensitivity to see how quickly she picks it up and bangs you. I don't like this little gap here. Can we fix that little gap, do we think? Maybe with a vertical like that. We could just put, I guess we could just put you could just put a filler in. You could just put like a full block. Yeah, that's neater, isn't it? I hate the admin. Oh, you can say, oh, that's so weird then. Like, that is pretty much what she said, isn't it? I'm scrolling back up now. I can't even see what it was. Oh, she said admins are idiots. The admins are idiots. And the Nightbot grabbed it. But you can say I hate the admin. That's so weird, isn't it? That is so strange. I don't. Maybe because we allowed it once. Maybe. It's just the tone. Yeah, maybe Nightbot could just see the look on your face when you said it. Yeah, thanks Axel. Have a good flight, dude. I can't believe you've still got tinterwebs, to be honest. Surprised you're not sitting in a box full. Have an awesome flight, dude, and look forward to hearing about your adventures in Canada lands. I should be living vicariously as soon as you give me the chance. It's just we're all just gonna now start blocking what Renee says. Whatever she says, I'm just gonna block it. Right, let's get some shutters. Let's get shutters on windows. Yeah, say literally what Dennis said. but yeah, cheerio, dudes. Have a good one. Hope the kids and stuff are all right on the flight. Right, let's get my blinds. Let me blinds in. Windows. So I think we will go. I think we'll go with the timber. So, oh, there you go. Dennis just hit it. So it is the combination of just idiots and admin. Those two words together. And I guess admin idiots would do the same. How funny. I know everyone stop bullying Babina. She's trying to do her job. Yeah, I allowed it. It got hit. So, shall we continue the yellow along that wall? Maybe. What tile options do we have from the workshop that I haven't never used? Oh, what's going on with this? 4x4 floor tile for Asian theme. Well, these are jazzy, aren't they? Oh, those are pretty cool. it's the admins that make it. It really is the admins that make it. Very true. Teamwork makes the dream work, though, right? Because of wall-mounted things are box colliders. Maybe the Nightbox. Maybe it is, Dennis. You've got to be wary of these Nightbot things. You've got to be wary of the rise of the automaton, right? That's why I don't want one of those. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a fan of the little home speaker, whatever they're called. The little blue. What are they called? The little thing that sits in your bedroom and pretends it's helping, but it's secretly listening to you and recording everything and sending it back to the database. What are those things called? Cheers to the admins. Cheers to the admins. Hey, 3 cheers to the admins. Alexa, that's it. I don't like them. They're basically that. They're the digital equivalent of that woman out of Monsters Inc. You know, the I'm watching, always watching. They're that one, but they're in. Yeah, but they're also working for what's his chops, Bezos. Right, so is there? So Renee, are you saying there's a way of doing tiles on the workshop that I can have? Because I would quite like. We could change this floor. Oh, I don't know. I feel like maybe that blue is a little too much. Because I don't like the single. I definitely don't want just the single tile. Although saying this, I guess what it does do. Daughter bought us one. It's been in a cupboard ever since. That reminds me of that scene from Babe when the kids buy for mum and dad the fax machine. He's like, "What is it?" It's a fax machine, mother. Everyone's using one. Oh, lovely, darling. Does everyone have to have one? You should have it. And they just put it in the cupboard. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a fan of them. Yeah, exactly. It's still listening. It's like those what are those little oh, the Furbies. Did you ever have a Furby? Oh, they were freaky little things. Freaky little things. I remember because they didn't, the batteries were like impenetrable, like buried in the machinery. And so we had one, and I think we ended up just like, I can't remember who gave it to. Someone gave it to us. They did that horrible thing with their eyes as well, didn't they? They were basically a Tamagotchi. You used to have to put your finger in its mouth to feed it. Mirror ceiling tile, white ceiling tile, 50 by 50. Should we go with the? We'll go with the ceiling tiles. Is that real? They weren't allowed on military bases. Why? Is that real? Is that true? Because of the recording. What? I don't. Are you talking about Furbies? National security. National security were not allowed Furbies because they would repeat things. Well, only in. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's like saying you can't take a teddy to a military base. You wouldn't take it. I mean, if you had a teddy and you took it to an important briefing, like maybe you shouldn't be. Maybe the problem is actually just your choice of bringing the teddy to the briefing, isn't? Now, the Furby isn't the problem. It's your decisions, isn't it? So we might go. I'm considering the yellow, continuing down that wall still. Or we could look at the blue. We could look at the blue. Let's look at the blue. Let's have a look. Thank you for the subscription. Madeline, was that? Madeline, welcome, welcome. You reckon yellow? I'm gonna look at what the blue looks like right up against the yellow like that. So is that a slider? Is that slider an actual wall colouring? Does anyone know? Paint. Is it sunny orange? I don't think it's going to be sunny orange, is it? There should have been security concerns for Cabbage Patch dolls. They were freaky, weren't they? Yeah, they were freaky. I forgot about them. Little Cabbage Patch things. They were the stuff of nightmares, definitely. It's quite a complicated set of scenarios where the Furby becomes a security risk, though, isn't it? Like the combination of things that has to have happened for, or unless the Russians or the Chinese or whoever it was at the time had identified the Furbies as their way of getting the information. So not only does the Furby have to have heard the information, but it has to have then been stolen by someone who happened to know that it had retained, or it was just an opportunistic Furby stealer, maybe. I do actually quite like that. And maybe we go with the yellow down there. And then white tiles here. Tiny Tears dolls. Oh, I do. They're just the normal dolls that had like a... That cried. Yeah. I remember a thing from school where there was a thing like where maybe it's these ones where the doll would like cry and you have to like jab a key or something in its back to stop it. I was just like, what's the lesson we're being learned here? I don't really understand what the point of this is. Put water in their mouth and they peed their nappy. Oh god, yeah, I vaguely remember that. I obviously didn't have one because I was far too masculine. I was far too busy playing with my soldiers and my cars. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess they probably sold some, they shifted some units. Is it that one I'm using? Right, so potentially we need to go with the sliders again then. Oh, this might be a pain. It's not the same, Dennis. No, you're spot on, dude, which is why we are... The problem we might have, though, is... Under window, it's this sunny day. It's a nice colour. Yeah, see, that I thought was going to be the problem. How are you supposed to use these? How are you supposed to use these then? Surely we don't have to move all the cabinetry in order to do this. Let's just do a test here because I think we've got a few. Thing is, I can't move it. I can't move this like a small amount. I can only move it by that amount. That doesn't seem right, does it? That is really annoying. So we won't. So we won't be able to do it. Basically, what we could do is. I don't know why she's changed the. I just wouldn't have changed the colliders on them. Just have the colliders tiny on everything. Can you put the units up against the wall? Oh, that's an idea, Lindsay. That's possible. Let's have a look. We'll do it here. Let's just do that. So you're saying just, can I just jam it in there? No. I think this has changed. This has definitely changed because they used to be, all the sliders had just a tiny little thin bit at the top. They're less useful now. That's a real shame for her because they're probably a lot of piddling about to get them like that, but they're far less useful now. What was really cool about them was the fact that you could kind of get yourself out of trouble with them. Do you remember? Because even in the, do you remember in the, was it the, maybe it was the modern house or something? In the you remember the angsty bedroom that we made for the daughter, and we had that. Lisa's idea with the raised bed thing, and I had to use the sliders to like create a fake wall because we had this weird bit. We wouldn't be able to do that now. I wouldn't be able to put them in. Okay, Maybe we need to go slider raiding from the workshop. We could do this wall yellow. Have that bit there yellow and then this white. Get the broom out for some reason. Let's see what that looks like. So we'd have that white and then this would be yellow. I'm now even wondering how they work with the moulding as well. Do they work with the moulding? They do. Okay, so we could do this. They're very bright though, aren't they? Where's it getting all that light from? I do like this coffee thing, I have to say now. having said, oh, I'm not someone who likes decals, now I'm like, oh, I love a bit of decal action. Can't get enough of them. Yeah, I think that looks alright. It's not exactly what I wanted. Can we tile? Tell you what we could do. Should we put emissions on? Is that deliberate then? We could go back to this because we've got this on the floor. This might actually work. So what we'll do is we'll go full white tile here. This might bring it together. Yeah, I mean they are nice to have bright, I have to say, because a lot of the it's just kind of the lighting in game, isn't it? Everything's a bit dull. And the trouble is, you put so much light in to make everything feel bright that you end up kind of lagging out your machine. Not sure. Welcome back. La la. I have to say I do like that, but it is bright. It is very bright. It's funny though, because in that corner, I mean you can see it's kind of emitting its own light. Bouncing the light off, isn't it? A bit too much. So yeah, this came up in the Discord earlier, but if you guys haven't seen, I might well check it out at some point soon. But Castle Flipper came out today. Walls with the blue. Wall window. I think it would just get too much blue. I think it would just get too much. Hey Jason, this is the old lady's house. I think that's right. It's this one. Came with a HD TV set. Oh, it doesn't have a porch, by the way. We added the porch. Yeah, these are definitely too much. This emissions on the wire is just too much. But it does work pretty well with a if you've got a nice bright kitchen, it does work all right. I think we'll deliberately leave that little underside not tiled. What was the next thing I was doing? I was tiling. I was going to half tile over here somehow. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that, am I? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. So I could full tile that. Let's see what that looks like. Not sure. Not there. It would be cool. It would definitely be cool to have a half tile. A half tile subway tile would be perfect, just under there, just to stop there and run along there, and that be blue. My kitchen IRL is lime green, and my bathroom is like a dark shade of yellow. Oh no, yellow! Eek! Yellow in the bathroom is a ooh. I mean, maybe it works, but yellow in the bathroom, looks a bit too much like weed, doesn't it? I'd say yellow in the bathroom is always the one to avoid, but maybe it works. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not keen. Thing is, I'm thinking to myself, do I find a tile, a subway tile on the workshop that matches, that I can do that with? But what we'll end up with is so that and that are the same. Is there a Moody Cobalt slider? Moody Cobalt. So it would be above door. No, above door. Oh yeah, above door. I felt like I had a Moody slider. Moody slider. Moody Cobalt. Moody Cobalt. Half wall Moody Cobalt. What's that then? Oh, this is a solid. Does the colour actually match perfectly as well? It doesn't. So the slider would probably have the exact same problem. See, that's something I've never done actually. Oh, I'm kind of tempted now because it's something I've never done. But to use a slider just from the top down in order to create a half tile wall. So let's have a look on the workshop. I'm going to have a little look on the workshop, guys, for a second. Let me just get it. Let me just get it open. And let's go over there. So let's see if we can find Moody Cobalt. Builder. Moody Cobalt slider square. I don't understand these anymore. GCM? What's GCM? It's not a tile, you can do that. Make it half. Yeah, you can do half, but you can only have like, there's only like 4 colours as the option for the background. And none of them are the colour I want. They're all like pastel colours above the half tiles, unfortunately. I don't know what game colour matching. Maybe these would work. GCM. Anyone got a suggestion what GCM might be? GCM. I mean, is it just game colour matching? Builder, ceiling builder. So 1 by 1. Oh, I don't want the ceiling one. Square 1 by 1. Corner. I don't know what the corners are. Full wall builder, cobalt texture. Full wall builder. What is a cobalt to go with siding? True walls, so anything that requires a wall not stick to them. So those I've got, but didn't show up when I said cobalt. Oh, that's quite nice as well. Alright, let's go, let's try those. So if I just say cobalt then, maybe that was better. So cobalt floor tile, full wall builder, cobalt texture. So that's actually a block. Okay, so we don't want that. Cobalt builder, siding. No. Half wall siding. Okay, so I guess that's the one. It's not perfect, but what we'd have to do is do the rest of the wall in it. 1 by 1. Cobalt. Is that the biggest? And then I don't really know what the corner pieces are. What's the difference between the corner piece and that one? Is it just the colliders are in a different position? Maybe you can slide that into something. Cool. Thanks for checking. Game color match, which means it should almost be perfect. Can't get perfect because of a weird shade issue with the way reflection works, but other than that, comes in slightly bigger. Corner is slightly bigger. Right, okay. Makes sense. You only need an outside wall. Well, I might be ending up doing the whole of the wall in order to, because you can see the difference. And it's not just that, it's the fact that that's got depth to it. And we don't do things halves. We don't do things by halves, do we? We must do them full. So can that go... yes, we can. So we could do that. I think maybe we're going to do that. Hopefully. So what am I using? Corner. No. So slider square. Why is this being fiddly now? That one's like right in. Need one and it makes it a smooth corner. Cool. Hey Zoof, how you doing? So in fact, if we're doing this, I don't quite know why it's not giving me the same snap position I can get up there. I can just bury it right in the cupboard there, but I can't up in that place. That's weird. I know. Can be, right? Can be a pain. Okay, so let's do this. Will it let me go all the way down there? Oh, game, why do you do it to me? Why do you do it to me? I don't think it was. I think I'm using the corner piece now. You can see they are slightly wider. Okay, maybe if we did that, we'd have to do that all the way down. Okay, so we have to use the corner piece all the way down in that position, snapped over there. It does give you a nice clean edge though. That's one thing to say. So that one is then going to have to be up there. This is going to be annoying. This is going to be annoying. This is going to be a pain. Oh, why do I do it to myself? I don't get why it won't let me put that there. Okay, let's try. Do hit the like button if you enjoy the faff, guys. If you're enjoying the faff, do hit the like button. Hit the dislike button if you don't enjoy the faff. It's just I'm gonna get it right. I feel the need to get it right. Maybe I can put the cupboard back over the top of the slider. So that's the square one. Exactly what I've got below it. Can we put the cupboard back in? Can we even get the cupboard now? Oh, look at that. We can. Sweet. Corners. So the corners can carry on up there. And we'll keep using the corners because then it'll keep the same pattern. Please, game. Oh. Okay, that shouldn't be an issue. That shouldn't be an issue. Okay, that's the corner. Maybe we try the square. Everything's a pain. God sakes. It's now interfering with the moulding, isn't it? The moulding's got issues. PC version has so many more details than my console version. Yeah, but sometimes I do kind of go, oh, it makes my brain hurt. It makes my brain hurt. Maybe it should just be easier. Okay, let's try putting the moulding back after then, I guess. Hey Nadine, welcome back. So I can't get the overlap. That's the problem we're facing. So that, oh, that's the square piece, which we want to start running from there. I'll come back to the madhouse. we all, when it's done, everybody always goes, yeah, that's cool, it looks good. This is just a pain. This is just a pain we all have to go through once in a while. Oh, why can it not just let me put the moulding up there again? Yeah, what was the film you watched? Is it something good? So now I'm placing the slider back, the moulding back. We could try different moulding. Creo. No, is it the Creo or is it the? It is the Creo. So that one will place. Oh, I just broke my legs. These tiles, they're just a pain. They just would be it just would be easier and when are you ever going to have something that's got that sits up at that height of the wall? I'm not happy with it. I don't even like that line, like that little janky sticking out bit there. That's got to come down. I don't mind this though. I actually really don't mind it. I just find this, I know sometimes I am getting a little bit frustrated, but I've said this before, that I think that's the like one thing that I have that I think that I do, that's like my best quality. It's just my patience. And exactly Lindsay's on brand. That's literally what my YouTube channel says. My YouTube channel banner says faffing my way to pretty things. That's exactly that's my strap line. And sometimes it works and some tips it doesn't. Sometimes it's not gonna quite click. So we could fix that. We could actually fix that by putting we could put some spaces. We could put some spaces there to cover that gap. But it isn't going to solve our moulding problem at the top at all. The compromise would be, maybe I can find a way of making this look alright, is to not do this here. And we're only really trying to cover the top, right? So, no, but it's still going to be a problem. It's still going to be a problem because we're going to hit that problem at the top there when we use the moulding. What about if we used... Oh, I kind of want the blue though. Ew, now we've gone in the... Now I said no to the blue and now I said yes, I want the blue. Now I'm like, I must have the blue and nothing else will do. Pina coladas, nice. Did you get caught in the rain? Why you don't paint it? So what I'm trying to do, Roddy, the problem is, dude, what we're trying to do is keep the dark blue above the cabinets, but not below. So what you can have these tiles, but you can only have them in the half walls in those shades. So that obviously wouldn't work. So I could paint the whole thing, but then and that's what I originally had, but then I'd have no tiles. And the problem we've got, so originally the thought was, okay, well, we'll just get new tiles. We'll find some tiles on the workshop. The tiles actually deliberately are those tiles because they match the tiles that we've got on the floor. So if I was to change the tiles, I'd be changing the floor as well. And the madness continues. And we have that tile over here as well. Start it near the edge of the moulding. That's possibly a shout. That's possibly a shout. Thanks for subscribing, Jason. Welcome, welcome. That's possibly the shout. Basil, I can always rely on you. But Basil, it doesn't go underneath. Basil! Basil! Oh, it doesn't go under. It doesn't go. Hang on, no, we solved that already. We solved that. Wait, hold tight. Hold tight. Right, wait, don't pick that up, Taves. That's not what you're trying to do. So, that will go back up there. Yeah, you see what I'm trying to do. It's just, it's a pain. No, we did already solve this. We did already solve, I think we already solved this because I put the cabinet, if I put the cabinet back on after, right? I think we already, can I just put you down a second? Hold on, hold on. It's coming guys, it's coming. It's all gonna be perfect in the end, you watch. It's all gonna be good. And we'll have a nice cup of tea at the end of it and everyone will be happy. It'll be happy days. Right, so this is gonna go there and let's just pray these can go back on. Yes, 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 and yes. Excellent, excellent. So it's fine, we've just got to take all the cupboards back down again. Gold. I can't put them down on the sliders. We just got to take all the cupboards off the wall. It's all good. No worries. Don't worry about it. Please, can I move into my kitchen at some point? No, we've just got to change it all round again. Don't worry about it. Please, sir. We've not had any tea. We've not had a meal for 2 weeks. Yeah, but we've got to get it all exactly right. Oh, gold. And I'm trying not to chuck all these things away because I can't be bothered to go through the menu system again. Nice drifting, yeah. Maybe something stronger. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. But starting by the cabinet first and the edge of the moulding. I think we're good. I think we're there. Just got to do the grind now. We've just got to grind our way through it. It's all good. It's all good. Watch me just whack through a wall in that green room any minute as well. Just for the sake of it. Accidentally dish my way through a wall. This is usually about the time. Let's just check that, guys, actually, because we know what I'm like. Let's just go out into the garden, far away from the house. Make sure we've got no fuel in here. Okay, it's fine. It's all fine. There'll be no flamethrower related accident. Green room is a mess. Don't look at the green room. Don't look at the green room. It's all fine. It's all good. It'll be all good in a minute. Right. What are we doing again? Oh, right, yeah. So we're putting these puppies up on the wall. Leave the hammer in the car. Yeah. Unequip the hammer. Right, so we need to. Yeah, we got a flamethrower in one of the patches. But yeah, it's really. I have a couple of times, Jason. We've been in this sort of situation. I think I've done it 2 or 3 times, as I'm sure some of the regular members can attest. But there's been 2 or 3 occasions we've done something as faffy and complicated as this, and at the end of it, I have accidentally flamethrowered the cupboard. I accidentally whipped out the flamethrower. We sort of were standing back. I think it was like the final moments. We were standing back in appreciation, all just having a little sigh of relief, and somehow, I don't really know how it happened. And I swear to God, it was not deliberate. I whipped out the flamethrower and torched the whole lot of it. Okay, right. We are good. We're good. Reassemble. Reassemble. Accidentally. Yes, exactly. Accidentally. No, it really genuinely was a total accident. I just flamed the whole bloody lot of it. I couldn't believe it. Okay, let's get this back in place. I'm trying to remember the heights of these. It doesn't massively matter. Yeah, the colour's just a little bit off. This is colour. The colour's just a little bit off, isn't it? It's annoying. But we might see if we can do something with that. I don't think we're going to be able to. Big one now? I didn't really remember what I was doing. But I think we had two big ones here. Sledgehammer will work too. True. And then corner piece somewhere. Did we have? Oh, we had the filler, didn't we? Wherever I put that, which is there. And that goes in there. That's not quite right. Did we have maybe had a spacer next to it? I guess we could put a spacer in there. Maybe I'm missing a spacer from the end. Doesn't work though. Yeah, Moody Cobalt. Moody Cobalt is one of my favourites. I said on the, you know, they had that tweet a little while ago where they said about colours and things, and my thing was more colours that are have got this richness to them. Oh, we definitely had a spacer there. More colours that have got this depth to them. There's only a few. I have to say I'm not a big fan of the pastels. I think the combination of the pastels being the pastels and the way the lighting works in the game I just don't feel really work all that well. Because you just get these kind of wishy-washy finishes to a lot of stuff. And so a lot of the pastels just kind of look dirty, I think. Pastels, exactly. That's a bit low, isn't it? Have I made all these cupboards too low? That's not too bad, actually. I think that's okay. So we should have one more. There we go. There we go. I like the pastel colours. Well, I don't know. No, I think I do. I just prefer, in general, I prefer the pastel colours for like major colours, and then a more vibrant colour. Yeah, if you notice the colours I've used in this house, everything it's just rich. It's rich colour. I feel like I've put everything back together again and I've ended up with some extra bits. Never mind. I don't really know how we did that. Hopefully it's all fine. Where's that come from? That must have been a spare bit we weren't using. So I think we had double doors up here. Oh crap. I'm missing a spacer, aren't I? That's why. So that goes there. Yeah, I have to say I rarely use the pastels. As I say, I always feel like they just look a bit wishy-washy. I have to say I use a lot of the grey. What I tend to do most of the time is I'm doing the majority of one colour is probably going to be silver or grey. I'm missing a door. How am I missing? Oh no, I had an open one, didn't I? That was an open one. Most of the time it's going to be silver or grey, and then I'm doing splashes of colours. I just think that I just prefer it like that. And then I use the accessories to match to that splash colour. There's a little bit of a general rule of I think it's 60. I think I've said this before. 70%, 20%, 10%. It's a good interior design rule. So you have 70% of a fairly neutral color, like a grey or a white, and then you have 20% of another color that's complementary to that, and then you have 10%, which is like your little splashes, accents. One more of those I think should help. We could actually, even just to make that look a little bit better, we could probably shift that over so it's not quite so wonky. Put that in there. Come on. Come up, there you go. Come on, game. We got this. We got this. Saving. Why are you not letting me put that in there, game? Hmm? Hmm? There we go. Rightio. Okay, so that looks all right. We have got this little nub. So, my one thought about the little nub. Guess you have to go back in the stream. What you saying, Dennis? I'm not following you, dude. We could try. My one thought was we could try the postern, postern things. Where are they? The pillars, the post type things, which we'll have to see if we can spot as we scroll quickly down. Makes my eyes glaze over this slightly when we do this, but it's a must because they can't be found. Come on, I'll spot them in a second. Oh, let's get that while we're scrolling. Grab that little puppy while we're scrolling down. Sounded like Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen there on Prestos. What, the 60 to 20? I'll take that. I'll take that. Loza. I'll be painting I will be painting a topiary pattern on the wall shortly as well. In silver. Gold leaf. He did like to gold leaf everything, didn't he? Old Loza. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. I really do. I need a purge. Like these rugs. I always say about these rugs. Get rid of the bloody things. She's just... oh, gold. Full wall game matching moody cobalt. Bugger. Well, that's cool. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. Pisfossen, whatever their name is. Pifossen. Can we... oh, that would have been handy. She wants to know if you would like other sizes. Oh, that's very kind of her. That's very kind of her. I think we're all good. I think we're all good. Tell her we love her work. And I'm sorry if I'm grinching about. I'm having the struggles. No one who's doing any modding should ever ask me what I want, because it's a slippery slope to serfdom, basically, and I just would make ridiculous demands all the time. That would be really cool to be able to put that. Wouldn't that just make it? Wouldn't that just complete it? Just to be able to put that in there. Kind of like these actually. I don't use them that much, but they're kind of cool. Let's just see something. It's probably not going to happen. But this would hide it, and then we just have to live with the other one. We just have it sat off the wall like that. Yeah, that's a list. That works, guys. That works. Yeah, boy. That works. That works, doesn't it? Because it just does enough to hide the difference. Oh, those are yours, Zero. I forgot these were yours. Next time I'll add new versions from... What does that mean? Is it post? Rename to better find. Fix collider for easier use for different... Sorry, dude. I don't mean to be a moany git. Sorry if for anyone who... It doesn't... I don't intend for it to come across like that. But yes, I very much appreciate your work. They're cool. I really like them. They're super cool. That works though. I really like that. That definitely works. We don't need that in our hand stoves. I'll put some of my photos of my house to put on my disc on your Discord. Do it, yeah, definitely. There's also there is a self-promotion channel on there, Roddy, as well. So once you get to a certain level, dude, you are welcome to post. If you've got videos and stuff, you're welcome to post in there. It's something I kind of offer to people who are active in the community though. So you have to be at, I think it's like level 4 or something. Just means you have to be chatting in the Discord a little bit. It's pretty easy to get to, and once you get to that, you can share your own videos and stuff in the self-promotion channel. Do we want these? Yay or nay on these? Probably don't massively need that because it's still tile, isn't it? I think probably no. We know you're spoiled, toes. We still love you. Thanks very much. Right, I'm really pleased that worked. See, it's so worth it when you do. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Right, I wanted to use this somewhere. I don't know what it is, but I want it. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to have a place. What are you saying no to? Are you saying no to this? No! No! You say that, Roddy? That's to be determined, dude. But it doesn't matter. Everyone has to start somewhere. Herbs for the kitchen we definitely need. Yeah. Oh, nay to the edging. Sorry, I thought you were all suddenly poo-pooing my my thing. Yes, sorry, that was that. I'm usually pretty good at remembering the gap, but not this time. Right, so we want Oz's coffee thing in corner. Yeah, sorry guys, that's my bad. My bad. Shall we go for the full-on dealie? How big is this puppy? Oh, these are so cool, man. Yes, 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 and yes. I probably won't have those. I've got a random cabinet in here I don't need. Kitchens always take so much longer though, right? Like, I thought we got 2 rooms done in the last episode. We've got 1 done even like halfway through this. Probably not halfway through, more than that. Looks better without that at the end. What, this? It's staying. It's definitely staying. I won't be told any other way. Did we put a microwave in? We did. Yeah, I'm loving that. This might be my new thing. Doesn't that look so cool with the half tile, the subway tiles below there? Yeah, I like it. I likes it. This is my favourite bit when you get to now you get to play Doll's House and make it look pretty. We need to do something up there still to hide that gubbins. Right, so let's go through this again. Grab all the kitchen stuff we want. So we definitely want a kettle. Kettle can go. Need more coffee machines. I'm not actually all that sure about this guy anymore. I think we're going to ditch. Lisa just released AD Moody Cable. Cool. All the faffing works. It does come together in the end. It does usually come together. I am still on. I'm still on. How we're up 3 hours 10 minutes. I don't feel too bad. Although we've got 2 Stream Thursday tomorrow, so I should probably conserve some energy. Coffee is life. I talked about this on the. I talked about coffee on the stream the other night when I was saying. So I went away on holiday a few weeks ago, and they had 3 different ways of making coffee. It was pretty badass. All of which were like I had to read a manual. These are basically the same coffees though, aren't they? They're like that's the same. Someone should make a juicer. I don't think there's a juicer, but yeah, there was a like a drip. There was a normal like a French press. I think Americans call it. We call it cafetiere. I think we call it. And then there was a proper like brewer one with like a espresso thing and a cappuccino maker, like a frother, milk frother, which is awesome. And then there was this drip one, sort of just a drip with like paper filters. I loved it. Every single day on a different one. This was in Devon, so in the south, only in like the south of UK, because travel and stuff is not really an option at the moment. I have one of those French. Yeah, I've got a French the cafetiere thing, the French press. My kid makes me coffee. Percolator. Is that a different thing? Yeah, you get those things you put on top of the oven as well, don't you? That's like a little metal percolator. So French press, I think, is the same as a cafetiere. You just put the coffee in the bottom. Oh, the drip one. Is that what a percolator is? Oh, okay. So you just put like a paper filter thing in it and it drips down. Cafe coffee machine in my home, and I love it. Yeah, I'd quite like to have one of those. I'd love to have like a proper. See, I think what the big difference with this one was is that they had the little grinder thing as well. So I never get beans, and this was like coffee beans there. All of this was there when we got there, and then so they had a little fresh grinder, so it was like next level coffee. I was bouncing off the walls. I do quite like a coffee. Just made a post in the texture study asking for getting all paint colours to use for the half tile. Yes, Nadine, definitely. For sure. Welcome back, OJ. I am looking at what I'm scrolling past, guys. There's a Hendrix. Makes me laugh. I used to play with doll houses. I never did, but I feel like I probably would have quite enjoyed it because I feel like most of the things that I play now pretty much doll's houses, which is why I'm definitely going to play this Sims 4 DLC when it comes out in the full Tamagotchi style. We're going to need some wine. So I'm just going to plonk these things out as we see them. So if you see something that I scroll past that you think would look good, then shout. But it's called a mocha pot, Italian design that you put in the stove. Yeah, so that's a different thing. So that's the metal thing, is it, Frankie? The smell of freshly ground coffee is even better than the smell of freshly cut grass. Yeah, yeah. It was especially grinding the coffee beans. It was pretty special, I have to say. Oh, let's have some egg and bacon on the go as well, maybe. We'll just have that on the side. We'll have it in a... Can a holiday in July in the UK go back where I was born? I live in Devon now. I didn't know you lived in Devon. Nice. It's a beautiful part of the world. Or part of the country, for sure. And part of the world, to be fair. I do like this chopping block. I would love to say, I think last time Oz was in, I said, can we have a work surface that looks like that? Come on, game. There we go. My uncle used to live opposite a coffee factory. You get sick of this. Yeah, I can imagine. You probably get sick of anything though, wouldn't you? If you were in that close proximity to it all the time. I don't know though. I feel like I could probably stand the maybe not coffee because it can be quite a I guess it can be quite cloying sort of smell after a while if you smell it all the time, but I think I could live next door to a chocolate factory and be fine with the smell. I think I'd live with that. It's nothing better than the smell of baked bread. Well, that's why they do the whole thing, isn't it? People have it in like when they're showing a house, they have freshly baked bread smell because it kind of does that thing for you. You're born in North Wales, another nice part of the world. Works is near the Warburton's factory. Don't get sick of the smell of freshly baked bread. Yeah. You're in Scotland. Yeah, I thought you were in Scotland, probably. I think you've said that before at some point. You can kind of guess with your name as well. I've been past the Kellogg's factory. It doesn't smell like what you'd expect, but it's still a nice smell. I don't want to know. Well, I don't want to know. What does it smell of? It smells like death. It smells like rotting flesh. Oh my god. What did they put in those Kellogg's cornflakes? No. We could put we could put like the washing powder up there on top of the... What's the thing that Lisa always tells me to put up on top of the top of the fridge? It's the cereals, isn't it? The Sims 4 DLC Western is a interior designer DLC. Basically, it's a that you get to be an interior designer. From what I can see, this is going to sound a bit brutal, but it's basically like the tenant's house. The tenant should have been. So you get your gig, but your gig is that you get to be an interior designer, and your clients, because like in Sims you have a job and stuff as well as just kind of goofing about and being a Tamagotchi and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, and you go to people's houses and you have to decorate the house. So they have like we need to put an extra bedroom in for Granny or something, and then that's your job. So yeah, I think it's perfectly like it fits really well to what we do on the channel. It fits obviously to House Flipper, so I think I'm going to play it. I think I'm going to do both, like build stuff in Sims 4 and probably play this. So we might actually do that on here on the YouTubes. Here we go. Yeah, not a fan, Renee. I kind of wanted to like it, but it doesn't. I know they've made a lot of improvements from the original beta, but it doesn't it doesn't tick the creative box. You pretty much just like paint by numbers. I've only got cornflakes for some reason. Needs more up there, doesn't it? Yeah, so you've only got you kind of just I don't know. It's the grindy bits without the fun. Yeah, I was as well. And when they first released it, it's a lot. I mean, there's a lot of those games. A lot of games that come out from Playway in particular just are like that. They're just the grind, and they don't have the thing that makes it fun. The sailboat, that's kind of cute. What is available on console? I don't really know, dude. I couldn't tell you, in all honesty, because I don't really have much to do with console. Don't have a console, so. Have I ever played Thief Simulator? I have played Thief Simulator, and there are some really old videos on my channel. I think that playlist is still up of me playing Thief Simulator. I did really like it, but it is, it's just it's a silly. I didn't have any viewers, so like hardly had anybody viewing at that time, and so kind of didn't really ever get the videos. Didn't really get many views, and so I think I just kind of stopped playing it. But it was kind of funny because it's just those kind of games are just funny because they're a bit janky and they're all a bit like. Yeah, I think I've got like there's one called like My Cousin Vinny or something like that I've got that was a Thief Simulator game video. Sorry. Oh, have I lost my progress? But yeah, I did quite like it because it was kind of funny and just like it was quite a good one to be just goofing about in. It would much more fit my channel now, I think, or my Twitch. It would probably much more fit my Twitch. In fact, those are the sorts of things that I think will be games that we play. As going to be a shameless member plug, but but games that we play that are either going to live on Twitch or they're going to live as member-only content. So I have started adding some member-only content in, because it's always a bit funny. Because if you get what you tend to get when you introduce new stuff to a channel, you often get a bit of a like kickback from people that are like hardcore. Want me to play House Flipper or want me to play Planet Zoo. And when I play anything else here, they don't do really that well because they're harder to make. It's difficult to get yourself into a game like YouTube wise. It's difficult. It takes a lot of work. So people like Jacksepticeye can just kind of play anything, but play that sort of game is difficult. So, but yeah, they'll probably exist on my YouTube member section at some point for people that are members. I have played Little Nightmares, yeah. So there is another thing as well. So if someone types !archive, so I have a whole playthrough of Little Nightmares 1 and Little Nightmares 2 that I did on Twitch. And so everything I play on Twitch ends up on my second YouTube channel as a Twitch, like a VOD basically. Thanks, Lisa. Assuming that should work on here. Yeah, so there's the Twitch archive. So all of my Little Nightmares 2 and Little Nightmares 1 playthrough are on there, as well as a bunch of other stuff. And I'm streaming. What am I doing? I'm doing like 3 streams a week at the moment on Twitch. Anyone a Resident Evil fan? So thoughts on the new installment? It's the sort of thing I would quite like to play. Oh, there's another cornflake box, or is that the same one? We've got all the cornflakes in Cornflake Town, but it's another one I would quite like to play on stream. But I don't think it would fit to here on YouTube. Pretty much the difference is, well, one of the big differences between what I'm doing on YouTube and what I'm doing here on Twitch is that YouTube is a little bit more, I've always tried to keep it a bit more family friendly and stuff, and more like my creative kind of bits. I am missing a spice shelf. Yeah, good spot. And then Twitch is pretty much just kind of anything else I fancy playing. City Skyline is a great one. Yeah, I've played City Skyline quite a lot. I played it ages ago. I've played it in a long time. City Skylines is one of those ones I tend to end up just losing my whole life in, though. And usually ends up being that I break the game before I get to a place where I've like finished the city, unfortunately. Thief Sims is not from Frozen District. It's a cooperation between Playway, Forever Entertainment, Console Labs SA and Ultimate Games. Yeah, I think it's because a lot of those Playway publisher, because I actually thought it was Frozen District a while ago, but Playway is the publisher, and a lot of people don't really know what the difference is between a publisher and a developer. Utensil jar. We've already been here. Pottery barn stack plates. Oh, we don't actually have. Maybe we open one of these cupboards. Don't get city skylines. Can't figure out the electrical or the water. I can't remember it well enough to know, but I seem to just remember like a million years of my life placing down individual trees and wrangling over roads and stuff like that. I quite like the little model plane. City Skyline has got a new update. Oh, is that why? Because a bunch of people have started playing it recently. I did notice a few people started playing it. Is that why? Those plates are dirty. I think they're alright. It doesn't really work, does it? I'm just going to shove that over there in case I want it. Spice rack, spice rack, spice rack. Let's just see what one of these looks like, because these are kind of cute. Did we say there was going to be a kid? Nah. There's no kid. There's no kid. They ain't got a kid. Oh, there's Cake Mix. You must have played Theme Hospital, 2 Point Hospital. I have, again, same on my Twitch. Do 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 do. I have to say, wasn't like 2 Point's kind of fun, but I can't. I could. It was never something I could see myself playing loads of. I just felt it got a bit repetitive. It's kind of funny, like when you're in a really good mood. If you're in a really good mood and you're just like, yeah, definitely up for it. But I think I just the sort of end the hospital and then leave and then start a hospital all over again. It's just a bit no. They've new railway lines and railway stations and more on City Skylines. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to check that out, dude, because I didn't realise. Well, I'd seen a bunch of people playing it again. City Skylines has been out for a long time though, hasn't it? That's kind of cool to see it getting a bit of a resurgence. Let's not do that. Is that the same one I already used? Publishers for book, publishers for all sorts of things. I was so excited about 2 Point because I absolutely loved Theme Hospital, but the novelty wore off pretty quickly. Yeah, I don't know. It is a bit like that's why I moved it onto that list of like games that we play if anybody kind of requests it thing, if you've got enough channel points. Because I'd still be up for playing it. I just don't want to play it like every week or every stream because it gets boring. But to play it randomly on a tag on a stream or something, pretty fun. Enjoyed the main game. Sandbox got a tad boring, as you say. It's a very in the moment type of game. It can be fun. So what's the sandbox thing? What's the sandbox thing? What's Biffy as well, Roddy? I'm not sure what Biffy is. That's right. I was wondering what he's doing with his kid's chair. Pastry mix? Put a little bit of food in here or something, shall we? I feel like that would be better for glasses. I'm just gonna. That's the last thing that's going up there. It doesn't need any more. Gonna get messy. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Enough clutter, but not too much. That's always the key. Biffy? What is Biffy? I'm intrigued now. Oh, that's a channel. Right, gotcha. Spice rack. I don't know if I've actually used this spice rack before. Oh, we could actually run it there, couldn't we? Could sit there and move the milk somewhere. The slowly curdling milk. Oh, it's a shame it's got like a... maybe not. It's got like a texture glitch on top of it, look, as you move. It's annoying. It's a nice model though. Maybe right back in the corner there. Oh, it's sat on my bread. Trader Life Simulator. I've not heard of that one. They tend to be a lot of the simulator games tend to be a bit hit and miss, to be honest, because a lot of them are just, I have to say, Playway do churn out a lot of those games that are just like pretty much the same game. I've talked about this on the channel before, but you know, train station renovation simulator and the one I think probably is going to be the same, castle flipper. They're yacht simulator as well. That's another one. They're pretty much just like busy work simulator. That's pretty much what they are. It's just pretty much like chores. They just give you chores, and you don't get the thing that this game gives you, which is the payoff to the chores. Imagine just that bit. Imagine that bit at the beginning of a House of the House when you come in and you have to clear up all the poo and all the stuff that's like the vomit all over the kitchen, the bathroom floors. Imagine that's the game. Imagine that's all there is. Well, that's pretty much what train station renovation simulator and those games are. They're just that. They don't give you enough of the make pretty. 2-point sandbox. You get a big hospital layout and then just fill it up. Build as much as you like. Can set your own monthly goals to achieve, but gets a little samey after a couple of months. Yeah, so that's I guess lets you unlock everything. Remember that faff of the building one? What was with your problems with your mouse? Yeah, I didn't make that any easier, did I? Building simulator. Yeah, that was a bit too much faff, wasn't it? That was too. I mean, I've got a reasonable. I picked these up the other day, by the way. If you haven't seen these guys, bunch of new clothes been uploaded to the workshop. Look like they're really nice. Let's go and bung these somewhere. I'll have to check that one out. There's a channel in the Discord, guys. Other games or something, which is pretty much where we just like recommend games to each other, share games and stuff, and talk about other games. So yeah, it's always I'm always looking at new things. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to play them, but you open the fridge. Just ask him. What? What do you mean? Oh, we're nearly at the bottom. Okay, Christ alive. Okay, let's go to decorations. No, accessories. Kitchen accessories. Rightio. So we'll have a few wine glasses in this little slot. And we'll have some where's the I thought there was like tumblers, tall glasses. Yeah, there's a Steam festival coming up in I think in like 2 weeks or something, guys, which is that's what I'm looking for. Which is like indie game discount thing. So I'll be posting about that when it comes nearer. I can't remember what it's called exactly. It's a lot of glasses. But yeah, it'll be loads of like demos and free games and things going. I probably don't really need any more. But it's just I don't know. I kind of like looking for new things and looking at what are the new things that come. Oh, can you not stack those? Oh, can I open the fridge door? No, you can't, dude. It's a modded asset, so nothing like that would ever work. Let's stick a few of these down. Oh, so shame you can't stack those. A mug tree would be cool to see as well. Don't think anyone's done one of those yet. We're nearly there, guys. We are nearly there. We are definitely nearly there. Susan jar. Who's Susan and why has she got a jar? Brown. No, you can't open base game fridges. No, you can't. But you can't open anything from the workshop. That's kind of my point. Is that one just empty? Oh, you know what might be quite nice here as well? Yeah, I think that would work. Is I'm reckoning that Oz's shelf would work here because we'd be able to attach it to that wall and it would stick over. Let's see what that looks like. That might be kind of cool. I do like these, I have to say. I like this set. Tea, coffee, love. Nice, that's quite cool. I'm assuming that love is sugar. That's the same, isn't it? If you haven't got love, it's all right, have sugar. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll put those up there, I think. Oh, I'll change that last one to that. Yeah. Right. And then we'll go with the patented Tove shelf. Ah, sweet. It will work. Hang on a minute. It literally even jabs in the wall. Oh, that's so cool. Because of the fact that this... Yeah, because we've got a gap there, haven't we? So we could actually, if we wanted to... maybe not. Maybe not a big fat shelf like that. Very careful to delete the right thing. So we could do... Yes, that's cool. We'll definitely have that. And then another one. Like another couple above it. It's the same. That's annoying. I can't have exactly the right position. Tell you what, actually, let's go all the way to the top. Can't go all the way to the top. Okay, let's do that then. And let's get the... Where's my like herbs? Let's ditch that one then. Yeah, they're kind of cool, these shelves. They're definitely cool. Decorations, plant pot, small. Decorations, plants, small. That's what we're looking for. Do like a bit of time. And the jabs. Yeah, that's looking nice. Okay, so I think we just need a few pictures. And I think that's going to be it. I think maybe we'll do something potentially here next time. But let's get a few pictures in. Oh, we haven't actually got an enormous amount of light in here as well. It's getting a bit dark, isn't it, with all the stuff and things. Let's get a few more lights going. Lights. In fact, we could go with a big. Could go with a proper light. Like a big proper sort of focal light. So the team most was asking the other day. Yeah. It's usually in the bottom of every video as well. And I'm not sure about the streams if I still have that in there. It's doing alright. My PC's still doing alright. It's the graphics cards are getting a little bit outdated. You'd think having 2 GPUs it doesn't mean like having 2 1080 Ti's really. It's not as good as that. But it still performs pretty well. Like I'm running everything on max settings on here. It tends to be that you run into the problems. Really, you run into problems just with the game. Yeah, it's the game that kind of is the thing that dies first, not my computer, which is good. Don't know about those, not sure. Are they even on? Oh, laggy. Come on. Wake up, game. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Freeze. Come on. Come on, game. You got this. Thank you. I don't know why it does that now. It always does that like just before it's about to save. It does that big massive fart. It takes a little freak out for a minute. I just leave that clutter up there. I kind of like it. All right, Nadine, take it easy. Yeah, you've done late tonight, haven't you? Did you manage this? usually well and truly gone by this time. We're nearly done anyway for tonight. I think I'm pretty much at the end of the road. I'm going to put a few. I don't actually think we need anything else on that wall. I do really like that just by itself. You get that a lot now as well. Maybe we don't need any more pictures. There's kind of not really a lot of. Oh, when did I not finish that? I was playing Pine my character moves slow. Pine's been generally alright. I haven't noticed any problems with Pine. But yeah, I tend to get... I mean, a lot of the time you get in... See that little stutter I get when I'm loading into this quite often? Because there's lots of stuff to load in now. And it doesn't seem to have any kind of like lazy load thing going on in here. So like, it's not loading... See, they're all loaded in. It's not loading any more in as I scroll. So the bigger that list gets, the harder it's going to be for the game. Many freezes, yeah. I think it's a combination of things. The more lights you have as well, the most inefficient thing in the game is the lights. The more you put lights in, because I don't like that thing where you move from a room to another room and it turns the lights off. So you're always going to find that's a little moment of inefficiency. So this was... I really hope we can put those up there, guys. I really hope we can put those up there. Above door. Yeah, I think the amount of workshop items definitely makes a difference. Oh, it's alright. It's no damage. I'm just all around. Yikes. Okay, I think we're nearly done for tonight. Let's get rid of all this tut. Let's put a door on there. I don't actually remember which door style I'm using. What am I doing with doors in this house? Oh, so far I haven't really done a door in this house other than the front door. What does a door that goes from a dining room to a kitchen look like? Maybe one of these. That's strange. I can't change the frame. You can usually change the colour of the frame on these. Yeah, glass I think. Do you reckon full glass though? Interior doors. Interior doors. I thought you could change the frames. That's a different one. Oh, this is the one with the... Yeah, okay. This is the one with the different... That's just a... pocket door is a good shout. Yeah, I like that suggestion. I like the pocket door. I have 4 of them. I think maybe we'll just go with a white. Yeah, good shout. Right, and we might do something here next week, but I think potentially not. Still feels a bit dark, doesn't it? It's like it's still got a lot of shadow going on. I don't know why. Got a lot of light going in there now. Currently building a complete workshop house and the freezing is getting more and more. Oh, you brave, brave man. That helped, I think. So there we go. I think the faff was worth it in the end. I definitely like that little detail. Auto save off. Oh, danger though. I just wouldn't trust myself. I feel like I'd end up losing stuff. What do we think? Do we think that's looking good, or I don't think it needs anything else. I'm kind of tempted to put something there, but I don't think it needs it. I think it'd just be a bit cluttery. Cool. Right, thank you very much, peeps. Oh, we're at 14 viewers and 13 likes. If someone can hit the like button, I'll be a happy boy. Someone can hit the like button and leave me with a moment of parody where I can pretend that everybody watched the stream, hit the like button, and I'll be a happy boy. Thank you very much for watching, peeps. Yeah, so next one will be next Wednesday. I might do something on... Oh God, we lost a viewer. That's the same deal. We lost a viewer. Yeah, do remember to hit that like button if you're watching it after the facts, guys. I might do something on the castle flipper thing. I'm going to check it out and see if it's any good. And thank you to Roddy for the tip tonight. Thanks for the help on everything, peeps. Thanks for the peeps in the workshop and stuff. And I shall catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy.